Once again, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I start by saying that today, this represents the fifth edition in which Sonangol has been representing Angola, and therefore the national flagship of the oil and gas company. Now, it's important to remember that the journey that Sonangol has taken to date is based on the fact that throughout this year, it has been able to build and show commitment towards showing the sustainability of this business. Now, it's on the backbone of this sustainability that Sonangol, with all the things that have been going on, motivated by the energy transition commitments, has then taken a stand to join many of the other oil companies and make a leap, not of faith, but strategically and well thought of joining the mining sector in order to promote and advance this critical industry. So, for the next slides, what we'll do is, I'll start by positioning in bringing Angola competitives, differentiators. I'll then move on to Sonangol's strategic aspirations, highlighting the overview of Sonangol's concessions and what has been done to date. And I'll then wrap up this presentation with a short reminder of Angola's unique opportunities and a call of action for this audience here. Okay? So, as you can see, Angola has got a lot of geological potential, as well a number of critical factors that make it a key mining investment destination. On top of that, we have the fact that Sonangol has been mandated as part of a national development plan in alignment with its corporate strategic objectives to develop and establish the country's energy security. Next. Judging by the fact that many of the oil and gas producers are now turning into multi-energy companies, Sonangol is definitely taking that lead as well. And as such, has got very specific targets towards reducing emission, decarbonizing its portfolios, and is following that path. Adding to that is the fact that, again, it's been mandated to become an energy company. And with that, ensuring that not only contributes to the development of the value chain of the critical minerals, but in that, it also sustains or promotes sustainability of the economic development of the country. Okay? Looking at the mega trends that are typically driving the critical minerals, Sonangol at this point has focused on 3 minerals. We're talking silica, silicon, lithium, and uranium. And according to the statistics that we've got, lithium is projected to become the best performer up to 2025, followed by uranium, and then silicon, boosted by the need to produce photovoltaic solar cells. Here's the overview plan of Sonangol's, of Angola's geological potential, as well as where the concessions would have been attributed to Sonangol are located. And they are actually located at very specific, we call it strategic position, where it is backed up by specific infrastructure, port infrastructure, that is essential to then promote the development of that specific region, which is in Kwanza North, Kwanza Sul. I can't see that here, it doesn't show. All right? And on the fact that Sonangol already has a renewable energy unit. All of these concessions that we've got, 7 concessions, 3 for quartz, 1 for lithium, and 3 for uranium. All of that, they attend specific initiatives or projects that Sonangol, through its unit, has already undertaken. So, these concessions of quartz are there to attain a long-term objective, which is the development of the solar panel industry in Angola, to definitely attend its initiatives on photovoltaic projects, central photovoltaic projects in Namib and Wela. As for lithium, last week Sonangol inaugurated the very first electrical vehicle station. Therefore, the lithium concession, as the ore gets beneficiated and exported to supply this market, we then expect it to come back in the form of batteries to then supply this market of electrical vehicles. As for uranium, we cannot talk about energy security without talking about uranium. So not only enables Angola to be a future supplier of these critical minerals for future energy needs, but also geopolitically establishing or improving Angola's position in that sense. So all of these concessions have been attributed this year in February of 2025, and they've been issued a prospecting license of 5 years. So we've got a long time to actually bring all of this project to FID, and then move on to the next stage, which is mining. So following the typical mining development project. I then conclude by reminding you guys of Angolans' unique investment opportunities, such as, at this point today, we have a stable, I need to be careful here, a stable regulatory environment, untapped with mineral wealth. And the fact that next month, in the next 40 days, Angola will be celebrating its 50th Independence Day. It marks, we believe that it marks the development and redefining of the new North for the company, and therefore redefining the next 50 years for the next generations to come. Thank you very much, gentlemen and ladies, and I'm open for questions. Okay, any questions?
Thank you, Ndjamila. Questions from the audience? No questions from the audience. Once again, thank you so much, Ndjamila. Let's put our hands together for Ndjamila for such an insightful presentation.